So what do you make of her digging in? Is she jeopardizing cases by staying on if other judges have already found her to be unlawfully appointed and now her name's on these other court filings?
Yeah, it's certainly brazen, and you don't find it too often that ham sandwich takes it to the Department of Justice, but the ham sandwich is winning here. And what I mean by that is now we see two indictments. Just now, two, who knows what coming down the pike. We have Comey's indictment, we have James's indictment, both dismissed for that reason of that unlawful appointment of Halligan. But now it's expanding beyond that, because now we know we have Richmond, and there's an issue with that 41G motion and application saying—
You're talking about the James Comey case, that one.
Right, you can't have these materials. You have to return these search warrant materials that were unlawfully seized back to me. You can't sit on them in perpetuity. Now shall I shop and go, if I'm going after James, to another grand jury? At what point, whether it's Comey or James, do you stop and let the rule of law control and rule the day? And that's a problem, and it's going to be bad, embarrassingly so, for the Department of Justice and Donald Trump.
Well, remember, Letitia James was the focus of U.S. attorneys just in the last couple of weeks. They tried to re-indict her and failed. Now we're learning, Jeremy, they're going to try again. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, you know, it's not like a trial, as we know, where there's that double jeopardy standard where you say once you lose or once that accused wins and it's not guilty, I can't go back again as a prosecutor. A little different here. But at some point, the theory isn't changing. The evidence really isn't changing, or not really isn't, is not changing. You're shopping and forum shopping like sometimes happens with a judge. You are looking for a grand jury to agree with your theory and agree with your evidence when a judge has already said no and another grand jury has already said no. How many bites of the apple are you going to take? I say it's offensive not from a personal perspective. It's frightening again in terms of the rule of law. Is it lawful? Potentially yes, in terms of searching for another grand jury. But it should not be happening. At some point, the Department of Justice has to stop.
Got to leave it there for now, guys, but more to come, as we know. Thank you so much, Lisa Rubin, Jeremy Saland.